You're listening to the Screen Team on 930 KWOC.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
To infinity and beyond!
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Please, what does it always mean? This Junior.
That's his name. Henry Jones Jr.
Like Indiana.
We named the dog Indiana.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
I am your father.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Bond. James Bond.
And now the Screen Team on News Radio 930 KWOC. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us.
You practiced that all day, didn't you?
I know I did. What's going on? Welcome to the Screen Team on today's talk.
How many candles?
3.
3.
The Screen Team is 3 years old today.
That is insane.
It's very cool, man.
Insane.
It's a good insane. Yes, it is.
So we started 3 years ago?
3 years ago, yeah. Yeah, we sure did, man.
Wow.
We sure did. And, of course, being joined by the original members of the Screen Team, Sabrina Berger, Michael Hibbler, and Chris Berger. We are back for our 3rd birthday show. And, Michael, it's been a while, brother.
And
we are so good to have you back on the show,
awesome.
man.
I was excited when you guys gave me the ring and asked me to come do this because I always enjoy it.
We gave you a ring? I didn't get a ring.
No, Chris was on his knee. No,
I got it from Whitworth's.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Nice. But yeah, I'm really glad to be here and see you guys. So let's rock it.
Let's rock it. Our first movie is an older film back from 1941, a Humphrey Bogart film called The Maltese Falcon. And this film was directed by John Huston. It stars Humphrey Bogart as private investigator Sam Spade. It also stars Peter Lorre and also Mary Astor. And I really like this film, guys. I like these type of films from the 1940s, these film noir type of films. I love the black and white. I love how awesome Humphrey Bogart is, man.
Very classic film, very classic feel to these movies. No, I did. It's a great movie. I liked it. I just thought it was kind of boring in certain parts.
It's Humphrey Bogart, man.
No, I was saying it's kind of like certain bands. You respect the music. you know that they're a great band, but there's just certain parts that you may not. It doesn't mean you didn't like it. But no, I think it's a good movie.
What parts were boring, man?
Well, I don't know. I can't really specifically pinpoint anything. I just thought I found myself kind of, zoning out on certain parts.
Oh, man.
But no, but it's very well written. A lot of good twists and stuff in it. It's in classic Bogart movie. But it's definitely worth watching. I don't want you to think that I didn't like it.
Well, it sounds like it. You're not saying anything nice about it.
What are you talking about? I just said it was well written. It's a good twist and stuff. But no, it's a good movie.
Dude, Humphrey Bogart is so cool in this movie. I think probably the one of the weakest parts is the female characters, and I just think it's the way that those ladies were portrayed back there. For example, Humphrey Bogart finds out that his partner has died, got murdered. Mm-hmm. So he tells his secretary, he's like, "Now listen here, see, so-and-so got shot." And she's all like, "Oh." And he's like, "Settle down, baby."
Well, well, back then,
how else was she supposed to react?
It was a completely different style of acting.
Yeah.
It's very theatrical, very fast. Like the dialogue is very fast. Like, "You and me, baby, we're going downtown." Me. Yeah, it's completely different than what you would see now. And a lot of people may think that is distracting, but I still think it's cool.
Yeah, God forbid they ever had a scene where two people just looked at each other and didn't talk,
or move their lips while they kissed. They just freeze.
Sabrina, were you a fan of this film?
No.
What? You two? You know what? I'm bringing some other Screen Teamers on here. You guys.
Whatever.
I didn't say I wasn't a fan. You're putting words in my mouth.
You can put those words in my mouth. I'm not a fan of the Maltese Falcon.
Why not? This is classic Bogart, man.
Just because it's a classic doesn't mean you have to like it.
Exactly.
Yes, it does.
Just because it was made back in the day and it starred a very famous person or 3 or 4.
You mean like Rocky?
All I'm saying is this this.
Hey, you got it, boy.
I'm a fan of the black and whites to a degree. Like the 12 Angry Men movie.
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie.
Okay.
And because I believed in everything that everybody was saying and acting, and it was more, I guess, like modern acting. Mm-hmm. You're right. There's a different style. I'll buy that. I'm amused by it. I'm even entertained by it. Mm-hmm. But Humphrey Bogart in this movie as Sam Spade crossed this character line, and it was written that way maybe, and he was told to act it that way. I don't know, but every time the dude smiled and did one of these, and just I was just like, ugh, it gave me the willies. Like, I was just, I don't know. It startled me. It didn't settle with me. I didn't care for it. So I had a hard time following his character, and the thriller part of it, because it is a thriller type movie, had a lot of potential. And quite honestly, I'd love to see them remake that movie and use modern.
No, man. Who would they
remake
get to play?
everything?
Who would they get to play Humphrey Bogart? James Franco?
Bob Saget.
No way, man. Keep
Well,
this
my
one.
partner's dead.
Get George Clooney in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just saying.
Talking about the style of acting, that's why James Dean and Marlon Brando, who made a style called method acting, that's what brought us into the type of acting that progressed into what we see now, to more natural style. The dialogue was slower. It was more, much more
less
intense.
Broadway.
Exactly, less theatrical. Yeah, and more natural and stuff like that. So, but it's a classic film. I think people should watch it because
it's awesome.
Well, that too.
It's got a great supporting cast. You got Peter Lorre. Come on, guys. Reek.
I liked him.
Yeah, I did like him.
I did.
Also had
yes, sir.
Sidney Greenstreet as well, and man, this is
the Fat Man.
Yeah, and both of those guys were in Casablanca with Bogart as well. So,
well, it was. Thank God you had some subtitles on, because I wouldn't have been able to understand half what the Fat Man was saying.
You watched it with subtitles?
We watch a lot of our movies with subtitles.
Really? Yeah. But I
we're weird that way.
I agree with you on one thing. I didn't care for the female.
Yeah, they didn't seem very. But I guess none of those movies had a lot of strong female characters.
They could have gone a lot stronger. They could have gotten her to be more defined in her weak and her strong and manipulative.
Right.
I mean, there's so many aspects of her character that they just weaseled around and sort of half-heartedly gave us. Catherine Zeta-Jones could tear that part up.
Yeah, I can see that.
There, I've cast the remake.
Really? Who plays the Fat Man?
John Goodman.
Yes.
I can see that.
He'd have to put the weight back on. But
George Clooney, John Goodman, Catherine
Zeta-Jones. Yeah, I'm telling you, it would be awesome. I'd watch it.
All right, maybe.
We need to get on that.
Okay, we'll
start writing that.
That's what we'll do. Yeah, nice.
We'll do it ourselves. We just need to order a fat suit.
All right.
Coming up,
enter George.
Coming up next, we're going to review our DVD pick of the week. It's called Epic. That's next on Today's Talk, 930 KWOC.